All right, so today it's time for the ins and outs of 5509 South Zabo Road. Good time to do it while we're doing the open house. This is the entryway here. So as you can see, lots of natural light, a little covered porch here. So lots of space to bring in your groceries. But the coolest thing I think about this entryway is when you step into this house, I mean, look at these hallways. You're looking at like over 32 inches of space. You could bring lots of things down these hallways. And then off the top of this home is where you find 2 of the bedrooms and 1 of the 2 full baths. So this space is probably space for your kids. You know, if you want a front office, this front bedroom right here, this amazing window brings in like tons and tons of light, right? But also look at this, there is a lot of closet space here. I mean, that's deep. It's got places to store clothes, kids' sports stuff, all kinds of things in this room. And then across the hall, right over this way, which I like if you have kids, you have 1 here, 1 over here. We move into bedroom 2, which is directly across the hall. And again, same type of closet space. So as you can see, lots of storage, lots of places for kids' items. Just a really functional bedroom actually. And then again, another amazing window with tons of natural light. I mean, we've got the lights on in here today, but as you can see, this room is just like, it was lit up before we even turned the lights on. Now, if this was your kids' bedrooms or guest rooms or front office, whatever, there is a bathroom right here. And this is a full bath, which I really like because a lot of times this just has a shower in it. So, you know, if you have little kids, this is the perfect spot, right? But we've got nice flooring, pretty much. I mean, I know this home is the first resale, but when I step into it, it still has that brand new home smell to it. And, you know, you've got yourself just a really nice functional living space here as far as like getting ready in the morning, getting everybody ready to go to bed at night. This would just be a really good place to do this. And then down the hallway, and once again, I mean, take a look. I mean, these are like, honestly, like, look, I can't even touch the other wall, and I'm not even against the wall right here, is bedroom 3. And bedroom 3 is really cool because the homeowners chose to do this extra large doorway with the glass doors. So maybe this would be the office, right? Because this is just set up for an office. It's got, you know, a really nice window right here that looks out to your pergola. So this would be a really good space. I could see somebody sitting like right here doing office work. And then it's also got a different style of closet. So it's got the door, but it's deep. So if you see here, I mean, there's lots of space for all different types of maybe office supplies, or this is bedroom 3, or this would be a really, really cool guest bedroom, or this could be a playroom. This would be an amazing playroom because right down the hallway, you open up, and we're gonna take a look at these in just a second, into this amazing, huge open concept family room with the access to the garage through the laundry right there. And you've got the kitchen space with the eat-in bar top. You've got your nice hard surface counters in this kitchen here. And look at, there's tons of space. You got your range right there with the microwave up above. I actually really love that in a home. But one of the coolest things as well is in this kitchen, look at this. You got a huge pantry. And typically this is something that's not easy to find, right? A walk-in pantry is, you know, usually not what you're finding in a home of this size, essentially. So nice space, lots of room to put, you know, all of your goods here. You can see cereal, canned goods, all kinds of stuff. But back through the kitchen, as you'll see behind me, this home comes with the refrigerator, and that's a really nice refrigerator. I mean, look at that. We can get that view here, right? I mean, really, really nice refrigerator in this house. And the cabinetry, like, I absolutely love this type of cabinetry. It's got the nice interior surfaces. So, you know, everything is going to be stored and protected really well. The kitchen has the sink on the island, and then you also have a really nice dishwasher. That's the word. That's a dishwasher. Yeah, in this. But the other cool thing is because of the style and the layout here, you know, you can see everybody, whether, you know, you want to watch the game right there while you're cooking, or you just want to be part of the family. But if you're also entertaining at the same time, it's pretty easy to just access the dining area right here and, you know, take things from the kitchen and come serve everybody, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner. I could see this house being used for all different types of family events. We'll head outside in just a little bit, but what I also really like is that the slider to the outside and to this amazing outside patio, which we'll take a look at, is just right here. So functionality is huge in this home. It just was designed for easy access entry and then family living. This would be a perfect home for that. Another really cool thing is look at these ceilings. I mean, you're not touching the ceiling in here, which actually gives the feeling of, I mean, this home has a lot of square footage, but it just makes it feel that much more grand. The room back here, and we'll take a look, that's the primary suite with the primary bathroom. But I want to show you one really cool feature while we're in the family room space. So there's your hookup, right? For your TV. You know, you could use the mount that's here or choose to use a different mount. But behind this is your plates for access to like cable or any kind of functions that you want to enhance your TV service with. But what these owners did is they ran that cable all the way to here. So now your cable box can go right there if you're using a cable box, right? But whatever you're using, a DVD player, if you wanted to add a different type of, you know, sound system or something, it can be tucked away nicely in this hall closet. And that's, you know, I think that's kind of cool. It doesn't have to be out. It doesn't have to be, you know, in everybody's way. Now into the primary suite. So the primary suite comes off of the family room area. So as you can kind of get a good view here of the kitchen behind me, this is a pretty good view of what the layout is. We'll head into the primary suite. So heading into the primary suite is really cool because it's attached, you know, to the family room area. But once you're in here, it just kind of feels like your own private space inside of the home. And again, amazing windows, right? I mean, look at that. And out this window, this is where I think this home steals the show in this community. Is take a look at that. Like, you know, you've got no neighbor in the backyard, right? So this is going to be your view. That's going to be unobstructed because there's a pond back there. So nobody's building behind you at this house, which I absolutely love. And another really cool thing is these homeowners were meticulous. The home is gorgeous, but they wanted the new owner to have amazing carpet in the primary suite, so they replaced it. Apparently, when they were, you know, moving in a couple years ago, the people that moved them in, they thought they had, you know, done something to the carpets, so they replaced it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I mentioned this before, but this home, it just smells like new home. So access to the primary bathroom is right here. And when you enter into the primary suite, there's a couple things that really stand out. One is you've got dual sinks. So you've got his and her sinks. There's plenty of countertop space you can see here. And, you know, if you look at these cabinets, same thing, you know, you got the really, really nice cabinets like you had in the kitchen area here. And, you know, these are the nice sliders. These are not, you know, going to be scratchy or anything like that. Everything is super functional in this home. Also, in the primary bathroom, you have an amazing shower with a really cool glass enclosure, but it's huge. Look at that. I mean, there is lots of space to get ready. This isn't one of those tiny showers where you're gonna, you know, be kind of cramped in there and trying to get ready in the morning. But if you want a bigger tub to soak in, this bathroom has its own soaking tub with lots of light that comes in. Plus, you've got the glass function here that is going to, not that there's really any neighbors over there that would actually be able to look in, but it gives you that privacy feel. There's also a large walk-in closet, which is really cool because this closet is like oversized, and you're gonna see in just a moment, but there's plenty of space behind me, right? This, what's hiding behind me? Additional space. That's cool, right? So they didn't just like, you know, they gave you the privacy for the bathroom, but they bumped this out and gave you that extra space. So there's plenty of room for all of your clothing items for both him and her, or you know, however you want to use this primary bathroom. But another cool feature, and this is something that I love in my house, you can close that off, right? So somebody can be using the bathroom, right? And they can close that door and have their own privacy. I really love that in houses. So we're gonna head out and we're gonna go take a look at the laundry room. We'll do one more quick view here of the primary suite. By the way, I showed you that window, but take a look at this. Another window right behind me. So lots of light in this house. As we go back out into the open like family room, dining, kitchen area, we'll do one more pan so you can sort of see exactly. I'll get out of the camera shot. And then we're gonna go take a look this way, because one of the benefits of a resale is you get some of the items that don't show up on the new sale side, which, look at this, you get a washer and dryer. This home comes with the washer and dryer, and this is not a tiny, laundry room area. This is a nice, wide laundry room. So I think it gives you, the benefit of having a mudroom sort of feel to it. You've got lots of space again up here for storing all of your laundry supplies. And really cool here, you've actually got a rod. So you can, hang clothes there, you can hang jackets. I can see, jackets, boots, all types of winter items right there. It's just a really nice way that they set this up. Now, out here is our garage. Now, it is a 2-car garage, but one of the coolest things about this 2-car garage is that it's an oversized. So everything about this home is oversized. So it's an oversized 2-car garage, which means you get that extra depth that a lot of homes in this community don't have. And that's a special feature that these homeowners had added in. And you've got the insulated drywall garage, which means this is actually a really clean living space. Now, these homeowners decided to upgrade the hot water heater to a high function capacity water heater. And that was just done recently. So you're looking at, a home that has really updated mechanics. And then out here, you can access the side yard. So this is side entry. And the really nice thing about the side entry is you've got the gate that goes out to the driveway area right here. But the way that they did a lot of this landscaping, and you'll see, is they used a lot of rock. So there's pretty much, and turf, which you're gonna see in the back too. There's a lot of open possibilities for somebody that would like to add their own personal touches, but all of the property is meticulously landscaped. And you'll see, but it's kind of like an open palette sort of concept. So we're gonna head back through the kitchen, dining room area, and then we're gonna take a look at the backyard, and then we'll go all the way through and I'll show you the front of this amazing house, just a little bit about what the community looks like. So you got a slider door right off of the dining area here, and this enters into a covered patio space. So you've got your own covered patio space, but the owners, they added this. So they extended the patio space. So you got really nice brick pavers. I mean, those are gorgeous, like the gray kind of style, gray tone pavers. So you've got underneath here, you have a lot of patio space, but you also have additional patio space if you wanted to like have your, I don't know, I could see like your barbecue like grill like over here if you wanted it, or actually even over here, wherever you wanted it. This would be a great place to have a barbecue and have family and friends over. Matter of fact, that's what these homeowners did a lot here because of this. See that view back there, right? That's really like, I don't know, I really love that about this house. And one of the cool things is that, you know, you've got the tree line behind me, but there's a pond, and that's a seasonal pond, but the homeowners say it does stay full, you know, well, not full, it has water in it for the majority of the year. But back, I don't know if you can see it back there, but if you look behind that tree line back there in the distance, that's Mount Spokane. So you actually have views of Mount Spokane from your backyard, which is cool because I really think that's one of the most amazing things about Spokane is access to Mount Spokane. And they say, because we're just coming into spring, that if you watch Mount Spokane and the snow comes off of Mount Spokane, that's when you're supposed to plant your vegetable garden. So I didn't follow that for many years when I moved here, and I always was failing at my vegetable garden, but I've learned that that's the secret. So this fence line is also really cool too, because as you can see, the fence line blocks any of the neighbors, and these are just the backyard neighbors, or the back, you know, yards of the neighbors. But because there's a gradual slope right here at the end, the fence line in the back is low, so it's not obstructing any of your views of the pond area. That's what I'm looking for. Now, on the side yard here, this is an extra large. I mean, everything about this home, like I keep saying, is large, but you've got a lot of space, as you can see. And there's a pergola back there. It's got the double gates, so ease of access if you needed to bring anything back here. It's not just a small human gate, it's got double gates. And then there's also, it comes with the pergola. You can see the AC units right there. And then there's like a park-like style bench. You know, you can move that anywhere you wanted to, but that is the space where the homeowners played a lot with their granddaughter. Apparently that was like her favorite spot. So we're gonna head back inside the house here, and we're gonna get one more look of the interior space, you know, from the dining room area to the kitchen. You can see this is like a super open floor plan. I think I showed you all the really cool functions and features of this home, but we're gonna take a look real fast at the outside, just so you get an idea of, you know, what the community of Aspen Park looks like. By the way, this home was built by Hayden Homes. There are homes in this community built by D.R. Horton, another builder, but this home was built by Hayden Homes, which is just, you know, one of the premier home builders in the Spokane area. And then as we access the front of the house, you can see that, you know, we're not in the middle of construction. We are already on the street, Zabo, that's already been pretty much completely developed. And you have amazing neighbors on all sides. And this home is like, you know, turf in the back, but real grass out front. And that's the style of this rancher. So this is 5509 South Zabo Road. Go ahead, message me, schedule time with us on a Zoom call, and I can answer any questions about 5509 South Zabo Road. I'm Noah with Epic Realty. Our team is Phoenix Real Estate Nexus, and it's myself and my business partner, Joe Larson. You have an amazing day, and thanks for going on this home tour with me.